Finding Home is a story of Kayla Cruz and her hope to find a forever home. Her roommate and very sweet Latina wakes up, and that's where this particular reading selection begins. Angel woke up with a gasp. I know! Kayla nearly banged her head as she jolted awake. She heard Angel sobbing quietly. She climbed up the short ladder to Angel's bunk. Angel, what's wrong? Kayla's heart raced. She could feel the pain coming off the young girl in waves. My necklace, it's gone. Big, fat, mournful tears slipped down her heart-shaped face. Kayla didn't understand why losing a necklace made her so upset. I wear my parents' rings on a chain. I never take it off, jamás. Not even to shower. Angel seemed unaware of the tears streaming down her cheeks. Kayla looked frantically for some tissues, settled on a clean t-shirt, then returned to the top bunk. She dabbed away at the tears, then gave the shirt to Angel, who crumpled the fabric but didn't use it. They died in a flash flood. The waters came on so fast and were so rough that they couldn't escape. Angel sucked in a sob, trapping the pain. For some reason, the suppressed sob broke Kayla's heart more than hysterical tears ever could. She knew this pain. They were found clinging to each other even in death. She turned glassy brown eyes to Kayla. Our house was taken by the river. Mi abuela brought me to safety, but she couldn't save Mama. It broke her heart. Angel clasped at the place where the necklace should be. Mi abuela died of a broken heart, and that's why I'm here. It must have just fallen off, Kayla mused. She looked in the empty wash basket and under it. She was flinging dirty laundry into the basket as she searched. Angel didn't try to help. She just sat on the top bunk, looking so very small. Kayla was knee-deep in the closet when Lilith burst in. What the hell? You sound like a herd of elephants. Lilith rasped. Her voice was rough with sleep. The sound was sexy as hell and gave Kayla goosebumps, but she ignored it. This was no time for her bizarre hormones. She went to the window to look around the frame. There was no way a necklace could have gotten up there, but she would do anything to stop her dear friend from crying. She didn't even notice her own tears until Lilith stuck a lacy kerchief in her hand. Thanks, she sniffed. Kayla felt dizzy and would have fallen if Lilith hadn't steadied her. She heard water, rushing water, then saw the necklace. It was in the brook, sitting on a rock just above the surface. Kayla knew it wouldn't stay there long. She pulled on her jeans and shoved her feet into shoes without socks. She was running down the steps before Lilith and Angel could catch up. Kayla ran as fast as she could without falling. She could fix this, if only she could get there in time. Kayla was eating up gravel like a machine until she crossed the driveway and entered the woods. A few yards from the drive was a babbling brook. She saw the glint of rings on a rock, clear on the other side of the water. The jewelry was 2 feet from the bank. Kayla didn't think, she just acted. She skidded down the moss and mud, stomped into the water, then picked her way across slippery stones so she could reach the other side. The water grew deeper, first only up to her laces, then to her waist. Kayla didn't care. She was not going to fail Angel. Angel was too good to suffer any more pain. Kayla was shivering violently, but she didn't feel the cold. She was too focused on her goal. Just a few more feet and she would have it. Gotcha! Kayla cried in triumph, only to lose her balance. The chain was slipping out of her hand. Then, with a violent slap, the rings dug into her palm. The pain stung, but she knew it was Lilith's doing. Thanks. She spoke as loudly as she could, but wasn't sure that Lilith would be able to hear her above the growing current. She was fighting her way back to land, but the waters were much deeper than normal, which was strange. Even with runoff water, the brook shouldn't be this full. In an instant, she was sure. The darkness had stolen the rings in order to drown her. The waters rose faster than was naturally possible, and the current grew so strong that she lost her balance. The water swirled above her like ocean waves crashing one after the other. She struggled as she kicked to the surface, and something grabbed her ankle, dragging her down further. I told you I'd come for you. Relax. Let go. It will be painless. The silky Italian voice spoke into her mind. Then you'll have everything you ever desired. All you have to do is come with me. No, Kayla cried. Water swamped her mouth, and she was getting dizzy. She wasn't sure how long she could hold on. Kayla wasn't even sure why she was fighting. That's it. Don't be afraid. The woman's promise was nearly as seductive as a sleep that called to Kayla. Kayla let go. Water filled her lungs. But it didn't hurt. Suddenly, Kayla was sucked upward like a drain working in reverse. She broke the surface, then gagged. Lilith spoke into her mind. Don't be afraid. But I'm going to fling you out of there. No promises about your landing, I'm afraid. But I can't let you drown. Her trademark snarkiness was absent, though her fear rang loud and clear. Kayla nodded. And moments later, she was airborne. She landed in a pile of soggy autumn leaves with a thud. The pebbles in her ass stung like no tomorrow. She curled onto her side, vomiting up water and debris from the brook. Tears streamed down her face from the force of expelling the last of the water. Fuck, that hurt. Kayla, I'm so sorry it took so long. Being a TK isn't an exact science. I've never tried to use my powers in water. I was freaking out. Even through the shivers, she realized Lilith used her proper name. Interesting. What's a TK? Angel chimed in. It's short for telekinesis. Her gift lets her do lots of cool things, like suck you out of the abyss when you decide to go out on a rigorous late-night swim. Lilith and Angel both laughed, but their eyes were shadowed by fear. Kayla was freezing. Now the adrenaline was wearing off. She got the shakes so bad her teeth were chattering. I think it's time to get out of here. I'm fucking cold. You can read about Lilith, Angel, and Kayla's adventures in Finding Home, which I co-authored with Sheila Powell. We won a Goldie for Finding Home, and you can find it on sapphire.books.com and any online bookseller like Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Smashwords, and Kobo.